What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Whitley Outdoors. In today's video, I'm just going to be scoring this deer, and I'm going to be teaching y'all how to score a whitetail. So, without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Alright, everybody, so the tools we're going to need are the deer you want to score, a flexible tape measure, a pen, and some paper. So the first thing I want to talk about is just what is a G1, G2, all that fancy stuff. So you'll hear a lot of people saying, oh yeah, his G1s are real nice, and you might not know what that means. So let me teach you what that means. So these right here are the G1s, G2s, and G3s. So G3, G2, G1, and then these right here, this is the H1, H2, H3, and H4. H1, H2, H3, H4. So now that, for those who don't know what all them fancy words are and mean, I just told y'all there. So let's get into scoring the deer. Alright, so let me just get a fresh page on my notebook. Get it to the side, my pen sharp. And we have the deer right here. So first thing you want to do is you want to measure the G1s. So we're going to go ahead and measure our G1s. Want to measure them just like this right here. So this is his left G1 is 3 inches. I don't know if y'all can see that good, but see how I just did that right there? So that's his left G1. It's 3 inches. So we're just gonna write that down. Just number 3. And then we're gonna measure the other one. It's 2.5. So just 2.5. 2.5. Now we're gonna have to measure every single horn, and then we're gonna have to measure here all the way to here. So I'm just gonna measure all these horns real quick, and then I'm gonna show y'all the next step. So just measure this one right here. That's 5 inches. And then we'll measure this horn. 5 inches again. And then we'll want to go to the other side. That's 4.8. And then 4.9 right there. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna have to measure here, all the way to here. So let's just do that real quick. So I'll just take this right here and run it across. Gosh dang it. So put this right here. Just like that, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna run it all the way to there. Make sure everything's touching it. This one is 14.5, 14.5. Now we're gonna have to do this side. 14.4. So now that we got all the antlers measurements done, this part could be a little tricky for some people, but you just gotta do it right. You gotta measure the H1, H2, H3, and H4. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the, well, right here, this don't really matter, so just take this, wrap it around the, like that, and see how much it is. That's 4 inches. I'm just gonna write that down. 4 inches. And then, crap, which side did I just do? That side. No, hold on, I just did this side. So 4 inches once again. Then you want to find the thinnest part in each antler. This part, not the thickest part, the thinnest part. So let me just find that. It's about right here. 3.5, 3.5. And then, yeah, 3.5 on each side. 5. Then we're gonna find the thinnest part in the H3, which is right here, should be. That's 3 inches. So 3 inches right here. Then a lot of people, so I will talk about this one in a minute, but I'm gonna do this side real quick. So in this part right here, that'll be 3.1. 3.1. And then shoot that right there. So now we're gonna talk about the H4. So a lot of people will say, oh, the point is the smallest part. So a lot of people would measure there. Do not do that. So look, what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure this antler to this antler, and so that's 6. So, and you want to divide that by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we want to wrap it around right at where the 3 was at, which was right here. That would be 2 inches. Two inches right there. And then this side, same thing, we'll measure it again. 6 inches, 3. 2 inches. Dude, keep on writing 3s. 2. And so then, the second to last part is you want to find the widest spot, where it goes out the widest, which I'd say is probably right here. And you want to measure there to there. That's 14 inches. 14 inches. So now all you gotta do is add all those numbers up, and then that would be your score. So this is what my notebook paper looks after all that. And let's just add those numbers up and see what he scores. Deer scored 93.2 inches. Let me know if y'all have anything to say. I hope this video helped y'all out a lot. Make sure y'all guys like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.